Hang-Tiders, I hope you're ready for today's total body workout because we're going to be having a little bit of fun. So as you can notice, I'm wearing a hat because I'm getting in disguise for our workout today. So I'm sure many of you have seen cops and you've seen people just run from the cops, or you've run like at a robbery, like they're trying to steal from someone. Well, we're going to get into character today. We're going to be good Hang-Tiders, but we're going to do some of the semi-moves that people might have to do if they're running away from someone, and I've incorporated into a workout to have a little fun with it. Like I said, I got my hat on, and as you can see from my sports bra, I don't know if you can see this, someone has obviously caught me already because I have a ripped up sports bra. Alright, with this workout, they're not going to catch me because I'm going to be high intensity. I'm going to be pushing myself extremely hard to do the workout. Again, it's fun. Make sure that you warm up, and let's get into it. All you're going to need for today's workout is a jump rope if possible, and then an interval timer. Those are the only two things that you're going to need. You can use a mat if you want to, because we're going to be doing some exercises on the ground. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, the running part of this workout, we're going to be using a jump rope. So we're not going to be running outside. We're going to be running right here, but we're going to be running with our jump rope. So remember, with your jump rope, step on the middle. Make sure that it comes to your armpits. Remember, not up here because it's too high, it goes to your head. And make sure that it's not too low and that it goes to your hip. So make sure that it's a good length. Again, I tie mine in a knot right here. Sometimes I wrap it 2 times around my finger. Alright, so we're going to be using the jump rope. We're going to be running in place for the interval time. Okay, so running in place, again, it's just going to look like this. So I'm running in place like this. Alright, that's going to be running in place. If you do not have a jump rope, put it down, put your hands up in a fist, and I want you to run like you're running from someone. Okay, since this is going to be high intensity, I need you to pick it up, run as fast as you can. So instead of just a jog, like you want somebody to catch you, I want you really running from somebody. Same thing with the jump rope. So that's going to be the exercise that we're going to be doing in between each exercise. We're going to be running in place with the jump rope. Alright, the first exercise that bad guys might do, they might be hiding out, trying to look to see if the cop's coming. So my version of that is we're going to lay down, we're going to be doing back extensions, and our hands are going to be on top of each other like this. Okay, so we're laying out in front, hands on top of each other like this. I'll do intermediate advance first, okay? So you're going to be like this. Your feet are going to come 2 to 3 inches off the ground in the back. Same thing with the front of your body. You're going to lift your body up and put it back down, okay? And at the top of each back extension, I want you to hold it for 2 or 3 seconds to get a good workout in, okay? So this is what it's going to look like. Remember to breathe. Okay, and then when the interval time starts going, you're just going to work it like this. Okay, so when doing this, make sure that you lift the front of your body up. Ladies, at least get your boobs off the mat, okay? Guys, same thing, get those pecs off the mat to get a good back extension in. Back extension, we're working our lower back, and remember, this is also a core exercise because we need to get our core tight. Now, beginners, what I want you to do, your hands are going to be planted beside you like this on the ground. Kind of have them in towards you, don't have them out wide. Okay, so same thing, start off with your feet up in the air if you can. If that's all you can do, that's fine. If all you can do is the front of your body, lifting your body up, that's fine. But then for the extension, what I want you to do, you're going to lift your feet and your hands at the same time and come back down. Remember to breathe. And that's going to be your variation. So real time like this. Okay, getting that chest off the floor. So that's going to be the back extensions. The next exercise are going to be squat ducks. So we're going to have our hands up in a fist. Okay, again, bad guys might have to fight with someone or go through something or dodge something. So what we're going to be doing is squat ducks. Hand up in a fist. So we're going to be dodging, extending our body up, and extending our body up. So in real time, they're going to look like this. Okay, now when doing the squat, okay, hands up in a fist, okay, core tight at all times. When we squat, we're going to be squatting on our heels as we're gliding past something or someone. This back foot is going to be straight. We're going to sit back on our heels, dodge the other way. The other leg needs to be straight. So from the side, they're going to look like this. Remember, when you come up, you're fully extending your body forward. That's going to help you get a good core exercise in, okay? From the back, we're going to dodge. Okay, now for beginners, what I want you to do, hands behind the fist still, core tight, okay? Feet slightly apart, little ducks. Small duck, either way, I still want you to extend this leg completely straight. So we're going to dodge, straight leg. So small ducks, as long as you're sitting on your heels, you're still going to get a really good exercise. Okay, so small duck, I'm barely sitting down in a squat, and I'm going to squat up to the other side. Okay, so those are going to be really fun when we put it in real time. The next exercise are going to be hollow rock. So this is a semi-challenging exercise, but it's a really good core exercise. So you're going to lay down on your back, and you're going to position yourself first as though you're going to do a back bend. So you're going to extend both feet forward, you're going to extend both hands back, and think about it, when you do a back bend, your hands are in this position to push yourself up. So that's how I want your hands first. And when you look at this, I don't know if you can see from the video, but you can see that I'm kind of hollow in the back. My back is not touching the ground, but for this exercise, we actually do want our back to touch the ground. So that's our lower back touching the ground, okay? So we're going to stay in this position the entire time, but we're going to tense our core extremely tight to the point where our lower back is now touching the ground. So we're going to tense up. We're going to have our hands above our head, feet. We're going to lift our feet off, our hands off, and we're going to try and rock back and forth like we're hollow. So the goal is for your feet not to technically touch the ground. You're keeping your hands back the entire time, and you're rocking. So the only way that you can do this exercise is if your core is tight. Try not to use your neck at all. You should not be straining in your neck. Keep your hands fully extended back in that rock position the entire time. Try not to get your feet to touch the ground. So the beginner variation for this, I want you to try either or. So you're going to lay down. Again, you can act like you're going to do a back bend first so that you can see how your body should not be, which is arched off the ground. You want your lower back on the ground. Okay, so beginners, for starters, have your hands above your head, and then I want you to try just lifting your feet in your hands and holding it, and maybe going back down. As long as you can try your feet at least, holding them up, putting them down, even if you just have to do your arms. If you can hold your arms up with that crunch, strong core, and go back down, that'll be a really good start for you. And then you can incorporate the rock if you can, okay? All right, so those are going to be hollow rocks. The last exercise are going to be swimmers. We've done this in a previous workout. It's a really good, again, back exercise. Strengthening our lower back, can't stress it enough, extremely important to getting our entire core tight. So I promise you not, anybody you see with a six-pack or that's strong, maybe these fitness models, they work out their lower back so that they can be strong with their whole core, not just their abs, so to speak. So swimmers, get down. All right, so bad guys, they might have to swim. Maybe they get thrown in the water. We're going to be swimming, okay? So swimmers, it's going to be opposite arm with opposite leg, and we're going to be swimming with this motion, okay? So that's going to be the variation for the beginners. What I want you to do is do your arms first. If that's all you can do, keep your head neutral. I'm up talking to you, so my head's up, but keep your head neutral like you're swimming. If you can do your feet, alternate your feet. Then if you can do both at the same time, opposite arm, opposite leg. Remember to breathe, okay, so that you won't suffocate down here in the water. I have a blue mat, okay, get it? Okay, anyway. All right, so intermediate advance. You're going to pick up the pace. I want them both at the same time. You're going to be pumping your arms and your feet at the same time, and since we're going to be swimming from someone, pick up the pace. So you're going to be doing it like this. Okay, those are going to be the swimmers and the variations. tighter. So I hope you enjoyed the workout for today. Remember to push yourself extremely hard, and while we're running from the cops or from the bad guys or from whoever, make sure that you keep proper form. Proper form is very important, so don't rush just to get as many reps as you can, but rush to do proper form. All right, make sure that you cool down and look at my workout playlist. If you want to listen to some music while you do this workout, make sure that you comment, like, and subscribe so that I can hear from you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.